but they know who you are.
That's how we do these
Oh,
things.
yeah.
You say, I'm Gary, I say, I'm
Hey.
Gary.
Hi, welcome to Connecticut Backcountry. I'm Gary.
I'm Gary.
I'm not Gary.
I'm Peg. Just here for the ride.
Just here for the ride. Yes, she is. They brought us up. We are getting ready to walk up. It's almost sunset though, so we got to get going. All right, we're on the trail. We're hoofing it because we're trying to make it before sunset. 3 miles. We got it. We woke up on the AT last night. We're doing the Connecticut section. That's my pack. We ran in last night to make camp after work, and now we're starting our day. So we got about 43 miles total, 45 miles total now, and about 15 today. It's like not even a mile down, and then on the left we're at the parking lot where we got dropped off last night. We had to kind of run to the shelter trying to beat the dark. So, but yeah, we're back there and road walk. Quick break. Turkey jerky. So Allan had to bag out. Sun came up, and on the trail by myself. Finally found a flat spot I could talk to. It's a nice flat spot, a well-deserved flat spot. All right, on to Limestone Rock something shelter. That way. Oh, that's what they call the giant stub. It's pretty neat. Just like a big piece of limestone or something. I'm at the Limestone Shelter. Keep getting notifications for thunderstorms and hurricane-like winds and tornadoes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna hit a shelter tonight instead of using the tent. And it's a pretty nice shelter. Just a really kind of a nasty walk down, I guess. But there's, I don't know if you can see it, there's a pretty big 4 sites for tents down there, 4 platforms for tents down there. So there's plenty of room here. I'm gonna get my stuff together, claim a spot in the shelter. Alright, so it's been raining, it's going to rain again, and I'm hitting the trail. No camera for a little while because I gotta put away in there. A pretty nasty hill to climb here in a couple of minutes, so it'll be on my back. There's so many mosquitoes, it's not even funny. Beautiful view off the top of Mount Prospect. I'm not going to stay long because the mosquitoes are insane. I don't even know if you can see them, but they're ridiculous. Everything is. Doesn't translate. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. Feels a little bit warmer out, or a little bit nicer out. I'll be swimming. Right here, right near Falls Village. Wheelchair accessible portion of the AT. So get out there. This is pretty much where I was supposed to be last night, but the weather did not like that idea, so I did not make it here. Technically Belter's Camp, which is down just a bit. I don't know if anybody's there or not. We'll go look. At Belter's campsite number 3. It's nothing too extravagant. Just gonna sit down, eat lunch, and hopefully make Pine Swamp Shelter. I think it's like 6 miles away or so. Sharon Mountain, and I'm a bit sweaty. It's like all of the humidity out. But yeah, pretty badass. Right, cool. My swamp shelter. I am going to assess. I'm going to sit for a couple minutes, escape the rain, have something to drink, maybe a snack, and decide whether or not I'm going to push on to the next site. Next site is just a campsite, so I'm going to look at the weather and all that stuff too. See what happens. Alright, still raining. I'm going to kick it at the shelter again tonight, which is going to put me still behind. I was looking to pull 14 and make the campsite with the hopes that the rain would stop, but it didn't. Cool note, a couple of people in the logbook said they saw a rattlesnake here, so maybe we'll get to see a rattlesnake, and a couple other people said that there was a bear that wandered through, so maybe we'll get to see a bear. That'd be cool. I don't know if you can hear it. It is beautiful though. Change, hang up some starts the morning. There's people in camp, so I don't really want to record there out of respect for their privacy. So yeah. Anyway, back on track. Nice to need these. So I'm going to welcome the flat trail along the Housatonic for a couple of miles. Yeah, up that, make you dizzy for a second. Now up that. Well, that was a climb, but we get a nice view. Yep. It's Connecticut, you have to tunnel through the trees to get a view. We're on Mount Algo Shelter. Mixed 19 and a half miles tonight. Not much taping, sorry. But I got a schedule to keep. Gotta meet the missus tomorrow. Good morning. It's a good night. 19 miles yesterday. Got 11 today. And then I'm getting a cheeseburger. I'm leaving the shelter now. And on my way to Hoyt Rd. So I'm gonna get a little more taping in today because I'm not in as much rush. I caught up yesterday where I needed to catch up to. Only a couple miles behind, I can make that up today. All right. For the Scattergoat Mountain campsites. They go up that way. We're going that way. Well, looks like as good a spot as anything for a lunch break, a snack break. Back into Housatonic, and less than a mile from 10 Mile River Shelter. Got probably right around 3 miles to where I'm going to meet Amy. It's been one of the hardest trails that I've ever walked. But it's been freaking awesome. How awesome is that? 10 Mile River Shelter. Well, campsite is all that misty stuff up that way. I'm not going there. Off to see my bid. 10 Mile River campsite, that puts me on like 2.5 miles to Hoyt Rd. So, relatively close to on track. Alright. So I'm about 3/4 of a mile from Amy right now, and I figured I'd stop and talk. What I did was, Allan and I went to Mount Riga parking. We went from Mount Riga parking to the Mount Riga Shelter. It was full, so we stayed in our tents. We went from there to Limestone Brook Shelter. Allan had to bow out partway there, so I did the rest alone. CAT though, are you ever really alone? Went from Limestone Brook Shelter to Pine Swamp Shelter. Pine Swamp Shelter, I decided that I was going to try to make up some time because of the rain, and it poured when I stayed at Limestone Brook Shelter, and then it rained the day on the whole hike all the way to Pine Swamp Shelter, and then decided to make up some time, so I pulled a 20-miler and went to Mount Algo. From Mount Algo, I'm on my way out to meet the missus, and I think she's got a mustard mango for me, so that's awesome. Then we're gonna go get a cheeseburger. All right, so yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and winter's coming, so more bushcrafty type stuff and more hiking if I can get it in. All right.